episode 52. And action. How's it going, YouTube? DMTombstone Belts back here again with a brand new video. And today, well, not a brand new video, it's DMTombstone Live, episode 52. Yeah, so, for every guys you must know about when it comes to DMTombstone Live, it's unsanctioned, uncensored, and anything that happens. Just make sure to keep it as family friendly as possible. So, I was just touching up on my custom 1 heavyweight title because I was afraid of using the new stuff, the post in the back, for the fact they're too long. They may have the plates a little bit loose. So I installed some washers to the back of to the post, so at least make them feel a little bit tighter on the belt. Plus two, I think with the leather in it, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. Right now, I'm just going to put that down because I got one of the side plates. The paint got scratched, so I used some enamel plate to try to touch that up. Yeah. Still in contact with another guy. I think he goes by the name Muhammad Ali Belts. He's been keeping me updated on my order from him, and obviously I don't want to tell you too much of it. Spoil. I don't want to do spoilers because I'd rather let you guys see it in person and react to it. But yeah, it's coming along great. I don't know when I'll see it, but and as well, I went to the doctor today. Went to have an appointment. As of right now, he's saying I am off. I'm no longer in restrictions. So, yeah. And he says I'll be still doing my therapy. And of course, they may give me some in home exercises with the bands and that, keep it going. And he's saying it's going to be a year-long stuff. So, after the surgery. So, the chances are I'll be doing exercises and all that for my shoulder, at least within until August, basically. And maybe even beyond that. But if there's any problems, to hit them up and see what else is going on. But that's my current update on my uh, shoulder and that. Anyway, I'm going to move this a bit here. Yeah, so hold on a second, folks. What the hell? Hold on a minute. Okay. Of course, today, no wrestling after all. Last night was AEW and all that. But at least for tomorrow will be SmackDown and a 3-hour event. So they say it's no longer 3 hours. Yeah, I've been really tired today. Yesterday it was really bad because I woke up with a lightheadedness, like I was really dizzy. And I already had my lunch too, so don't need to order on that. Emily Rose. Hello, Emily. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my live stream. Oh yeah, so Colin, meth or crack? Neither. I don't do drugs. And the way I see it, it's stupid. After all, how many people you run into that's probably smokes that shit or snort it or whatever the fuck they do with that stuff, and they don't turn out quite well. Let's look at this one. What are you doing today? Well, most likely nothing. Most likely nothing because after all, it's gonna be I've been doing nothing for the rest mostly this week because after all, I just got done with physical therapy, so I'm done with that until next week. And of course, now with the weather outside, it's just it just sucks. It was a bit of a mixture of rain and snow today, so yeah, it's a little cold outside. Leroy Caballero, can I share a gospel? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Larry. Jeremiah 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Don't worry your future. Amen, Leroy. Amen to that. Normally, I don't want to, talk about like religious stuff, political stuff, or anything that's been going on within the world, other than mostly what I do within my channel, which is involved with wrestling. Unless it's like a certain thing, like mostly every like time I can, we're involved with like 9/11. I do a moment for that, and for holiday wise, I also do those. But most of the time, it's involved with wrestling. But I'd say, I say, thank you, Leroy, for a little bit of that gospel there. And Emily, most likely, I'm probably not gonna be doing anything other than just chilling in my room, relaxing and all that. Because it's like I can't go anywhere. It's like work's off and that. Leroy, have a great day and God bless. Yeah, God bless you too, Leroy. Everybody needs God in their life. Everybody needs hope. Because in our darkest hours, that's all you need to help light the way. I mean, I don't want to spread no lecture or any gospels here, but I say, yeah, Leroy, I would say it was a great for you sharing the gospels, especially from Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah. I mean, it's been a while since I've read that in the Bible, but indeed. Well, see, I probably may do this for about 30 minutes or so. Hard to tell because after all, I've been trying to get people to join this live stream. In fact, let me try one more time. What did I do? Okay. All right. Send another link out. Send it to Dex. I know that Steven Hammer may not be able to come on because, after all, he does work night shifts on weekdays. And many times he has to involve with dealing with his wife. He recently posted about his wife having another surgery on her eyes. I pray as like for Leroy. I would give prayers to Stephen and his wife. Hopefully everything goes well, and for the best of luck as well for her. I mean, because I hope she turns out fine with no problems whatsoever. But yeah, updates. I'm pretty sure what y'all been wondering. Obviously, now I'll be waiting in the mail for one thing from that Muhammad Ali belts. Yeah, the guy is called Muhammad Ali. It's nothing involved with the boxer himself, the late great goat of boxing, Muhammad Ali. I think it's just the guy's has the name like that. But again, something from him. It's gonna be something special, and I'll be able to unbox it and review it for you guys. And waiting for my cubic zirconias to come into the mail. I got some coming in. Don't know when they'll come in, but I know hopefully soon. And when I do get them, I'm gonna start more on the restoring process and that. But yeah, there's that. I'm thinking about getting the fondue sidebars for that undisputed title. There's that one as well. Know a lot to do. But yeah. Right now it's just bored here. I'm just gonna play this thing. Volume down so you guys can. Yeah. So Just gonna turn the volume down off the TV. So, dog rates food. Hi, dog rates food. Funny name there. Yeah, so I'm just watching TV. Watching some nostalgia show I was watching when I was back as a teenager and a kid at the time. Wonder why I'm not. Hold on one second. All right. Okay, so yeah, we're just checking to make sure this thing is right. Come on. Yeah. For anyone that's joining my live stream, thank you for joining. If you like my channel, make sure you leave a like. Uh, yeah, think about like I've been looking at this belt all day yesterday, and I talked to Hassan about getting the property plate for this belt. But when I want to go tip on it, I wonder if because I got a spare gold tip, and it may match just fine, but I wonder if I should get a one-piece gold tip first. 'Cause I know I'm definitely gonna get a one-piece gold tip because obviously I wanted to get it for the red universal. Well, good time for that one. I think like Fandu sidebars and piece gold tips because I know I got to get these two one-piece gold tips. I think one for this one for the red universal, and and like I was talking about the other before, if people know how to make one-piece tips for like say like make like this type of belt tip one piece instead of it like two pieces with the screw on the back, that'd really be useful because I definitely want to buy one and just put attach it to the real leather strap on my big on the world heavyweight title instead of just having to have holes set into it and screw the front and back to it. Be like the real belts. Real belts on TV are one piece unless they come out with a replica, unless they walk out with a replica. Which I gotta admit, some wrestlers do that. Like Cody Rhodes, he walked when he on Saturday Main Event, and of course Kevin Owens when he took the belt, he walked out with a winged eagle. Only thing is that winged eagle was a replica. They didn't have a real winged eagle set because real winged eagles they have is WWF versions. They didn't have a WWE one ready, so they had a replica. And you can obviously tell because when they held the belt up, you can see a WWE like official WWE patch on the back of the belt. But then again, it wasn't the first time they used a replica belt, and pretty sure it's gonna be the last time because there was one time when Brock Lesnar forgot to bring the real Universal Championship with him, and he actually came out wearing like a like a replica belt of the Red Universal title. I don't know if it was like a re-leather version of it or something like that, or who knows. Obviously, WWE now, there's a reason why WWE would have like three belts made. Like one that the wrestler would be carrying, one they use for house shows, and one is a backup in case like they lose them. Like the one that the wrestler usually carries that goes from person to person. The other one they use for house shows, they WWE keeps that, and of course there's the backup one. And of course there's also they also if certain wrestlers have a belt and they want to keep it, they can easily contact the belt creator and have one made up for them for their amount of money. I mean, after all, if they're making the money to get one, why not? I mean, some wrestlers do own replicas of the belts they won. Some do, but some also make like get real belts made for them. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, he owns a Reggie IC belt. DA action figures. How do you like better, John Cena or Jay Uso? Say hi. Say hi. Hi, Def Action Figures, DAF Action Figures. Well, to me, Jey Uso is kind of like how John Cena was in the early years of his career. Nowadays, he's the fan, like everyone enjoys Jey Uso. He's the fan favorite. And I would say I was a fan of John Cena in the early years of his career. But then when he starts only doing part time, you start to fade out. Like, as far as I'm concerned. So if I have to say if I think between those two, I have to go with the Yeet Man himself, made of Jey Uso. Yeah, that makes sense. So exactly, because like from I mean, even though technically, like for me, my all-time favorite I always enjoy is The Undertaker. Yes, he's now retired. He's a Hall of Famer, and he don't wrestle no more. But even if he don't wrestle, he will always be my favorite for what he laid his mark in the history of WWE. I mean, he's been wrestling for over 30 years. I mean, a 30-year long career, and you barely see people do something like that. I mean, like Ric Flair, he's been doing it for like who knows how long, like almost 50 years or so. Like even Jerry the King Lawler, over 50 years. But nobody is memorable as like The Undertaker. And to me, I always enjoyed that character and was a big fan of him. I mean, after all, my that channel named after one of his moves, DMTombstone, for God's sakes. Like I say, like for certain superstars, you say like which ones are favorites. It also depends on the person. Like for me, I enjoyed John Cena in the early days. And I thought he was a cool guy. I think how he took the undisputed title and turned it into the spinner. Not a lot of people liked it, but then again, I'm thinking if you didn't like it, then why'd you buy the damn replica for it? Like, are you really that stupid? If you didn't like the damn belt, why'd you buy it? Makes people have that sense. It's like the people that say, "Oh, why you watch wrestling? It's fake." It's like, well, first of all, no, it's not. Technically, you may be right about it, but I wouldn't say the word fake. It's predetermined. It's choreographed. But it's kind of like a play, a live action play. And sometimes there's a few slip ups and there's sometimes accidents. But like imagine like going to a play or seeing like I don't know Lion King on Broadway. Imagine one of the actors, like the one who plays Pumbaa, falls off the fucking stage and breaks his leg. Oh, was that fake? No, but the play thing is all fake. Is fake. Like the storyline, there was no king that was a. I mean, there was no lion that was a king of all this land, or the Pride lands and stuff like that. Like that's all just, and it's basically an animal version of Hamlet, which is just a story. It's actually thing is wrestling. It's set up as stories, it's a live action story you can see in person. But that's why I said, like, I talked to Stephen Hammer in the on this live stream before. You all remember that? He told me when people tell him about that how you enjoy wrestling, it's fake. It's like, you know, for fans that watch Game of Thrones, people that watch Walking Dead, people that watch those type of shows, or even reality shows. It's like that's all just a show, right? It's not real. I mean, the closest you get to real is like a reality show, kind of like Meet the Kardashians. But even then, it's really just touching the base of reality. I mean, if it really wanted to be real, I'd say basically be keeping the cameras in their bedroom at night, see what Kim and Kanye do and all that BS. But no, they don't want that. But I'd say like you only get to a slight pinch of realism when it comes to reality shows. Oh yeah, they have camera people that walk around filming whatever they do in modern life, but it's not 24/7. It's a show, and sometimes reality ain't really reality. So again, like I'd say, like I hate when people say the word fake, and then I go right to them is like, well, do you watch shows? Do you like watch TV? Do you watch Netflix and all that? Yeah, that's all fake too. The only thing closest to realism is stand-up comedy. Like, yeah, people can stand up on a stage and tell jokes and make people laugh. Yeah, that's real. But how do you know if the stories they're telling are real or not? Are you? I mean, were you there with them when those stories happen? Who's to say they're just good at telling stories? Exact same thing when it comes to wrestling. These guys don't really like these guys don't really hate each other, but yet the way they build up, it's like yeah, they do have a feud, but then again, that's all part of the story. Just like the actors, like in Captain America: Civil War, like when Steve Jobs and Iron Man fought. Do you think that Chris Evans had a feud in real life with Robert Downey Jr.? No, I think they're like close friends. But it's stuff like that. Anyway, enough rambling about that stuff. But like I said to where was I stuck at right now? Yeah, but like I said, John Cena back in the time, like during this basic thugonomics stage, yeah, I kind of like him from that point, and when he was WWE champion. But then when he starts slowing down, and that's when he started becoming the Hollywood actor, kind of like he was basically the next version of The Rock. It's like I've seen this stuff before. Like it's literally history repeating itself. How he had a rivalry with Randy Orton. Randy Orton's kind of like a modern day Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, they one named a rattlesnake, one named a viper, both named after a snake, and they both had rival feuds multiple times for each other for the world titles. Only difference is they haven't Cena never faced Orton at WrestleMania 1-on-1. Maybe they did with a triple threat, but not 1-on-1. And one has been in movies before. Randy Orton has. I think it was 12 Rounds, which was a movie made right after John Cena did the first movie. And then after that, the third movie, I think it was Dean Ambrose, who is now known as John Moxley. But like I said, and of course, the Miz could be riding on John Cena's jock there. He took the Marine for himself, even though John Cena was the first one in the movie. Second one was that $1 Million Man's son. Well, we don't talk much about him after the incident with him, but as well as like I said, Jey Uso. I feel like he's just like as some people say, he's the flavor of the month. He's gonna be the fan favorite and all that. And plus, two, there was a fan favorite when he won the Intercontinental title. The first one out of the brothers of a tag team to make it big. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like Jimmy will eventually become a singles title holder. I just think that it's Jay's time now. Maybe eventually we'll see Jimmy win the U.S. If not, yeah, they'll come back together, and he may eventually win the Intercontinental like his brother. But who's to say? Who's to know? Wow. Uh, I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Okay, so maybe do this for a little more while, and then I'll probably end the stream. But this back. Like again, I say, guys, if you guys do want a wrestling belt that looks as good as this one, but don't have to pay like over hundreds of dollars to even a thousands of dollars for great quality leather, quality plates, and all that from like big ones like classic shields, great custom belts, and all them. Like you don't want to drop it. Oh, no, not great custom belts. He does. They do good ones. And you want it for cheap. You gotta go with Hassan's belts. I got 4 belts from him already. Big Green, TNT, WCW Tag, and now the WCW World Heavyweight. I like WWE. Sion Duffy. Okay. Oh, I love WWE. I've been watching it since I was a kid. I was watching it since the Attitude Era. I'm watching it for almost nearly 30 years. But yeah. So, like I said, if you guys do like what you see, make sure you check out my channel. Make sure you watch my 421 videos I've done and like those videos, share them. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, guys. Think it, I'm 19 away. Last time I checked, it was like 681 subscribers, so I'm 19 away. Sion Duffy, who's your favorite superstar? Well, like I said, of all time, it would be Undertaker. But if it's a current superstar that's wrestling, I gotta say it's kind of like a tie between Jay Uso and Cody Rhodes. Now, I think between those two, as the current wrestlers, I would say it had to be one of them. Now, when it comes to the female side, could be Bianca and Rhea. And those are probably my favorite superstars. But of all time, it will always be the Undertaker. We're reaching the 2 minute warning. So, any more questions? Just make sure to put them down before I do the outro. And yeah, but keep up the good work. Thank you, Sion. Thank you so much. Yeah, so like I said, guys, I'm getting close to 700, and it's gonna mean a lot to me, especially we're already like 4 months into this year and already getting close to 700. I know, like last year, I got over 200 within the whole year. I mean, maybe it'd be good to try to get another 200 subscribers from for this year or even more, because the closer I can get to 1,000, the better it help me. Because I know, like YouTube's got that now. When you get to 1,000 subscribers, you eventually start to get ad revenue. But anyway, I probably should do the outro right now. So thank you all so much for joining this live stream. And what's your phone number? Yeah, I don't want to, I don't want to be giving out my stuff here on YouTube and that, but I say if you want to contact me, I say follow me on my social media. Like you contact me there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Think it, guys. 19 away from 700. Hope you guys can help me get to 700. Probably the sooner the better. It really helped me out, and two, it helped you guys out because eventually I want to do something special for the 700 subscribers. Also follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96 and on Instagram at Damien96. Most times when I post stuff there before I post stuff here on YouTube. Naik, hi Naik. Anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and also check out my friends like Stephen Hammer on his own channel. It's Stephen Stephen Hammer. He does belt reviews as well, like I do for my channel, Evolve Wrestling, as well as Dex. Check out his channel. He does live streams as well, mostly involving music. Anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and for DM Tombstone Live, I am signing out. See you guys tomorrow.